This question is really easy if you know the equation of a circle. So x minus something, all squared, add y minus something else, all squared. That's equal to r squared, where r is the radius. AB is the centre of a circle. Now because we're not subtracting anything from x or subtracting anything from y, then the centre must be 0, 0. But we're not concerned about that, we're concerned about the radius, and r squared is equal to 64. So if r squared is equal to 64, then we can square root, that undoes the e squared, do that to both sides, and we get that the radius is either plus or minus 8. There's two values because minus 8 is also the square root of 64, but because we're dealing with a length, we can discount the minus value. All of this you can basically do in our head, we don't even need to write this down. So they kind of try and trick you by putting 8 down here, but we're looking for the diameter, and the diameter is double the radius, so if we times 8 by 2, we get 16. But if you didn't know the equation of a circle, you could still do this. We could sketch it. So never give up on these kind of questions, even if you don't really know what you need to do. Try to fudge along with the maths you do know. So let's assume that what x is equal to 0. It's always best to start on the axis and see where it intercepts, so that's where x or y is equal to 0. So we have 0 squared plus y squared is equal to 64. Now 0 squared is just 0, so we just get that y squared is equal to 64. And there's two solutions for that, so that would be 8 or minus 8. And it's exactly the same for when y is equal to 0. This time it would just be x squared plus 0 squared is equal to 64. X would equal to either 8 or minus 8. Now on the sketch here, the only equation that's going to go through here, unless it's something quite strange which I'm not aware of, would be a circle. And quite clearly, this is going from the centre. It's going to have a radius of 8. Then the diameter must be 16. There's a distance of 16 between minus 8 and 8. And on this axis as well.